All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the monthly webinar. Let me go ahead and switch over here so I can see what everybody's saying in our chat. So just so you guys know in chat, I know sometimes the settings get a little crazy, but just make sure you hit that to everybody so you can see what's being dropped in the chat. So you know what we like to do. Tell us where you're coming in from. I see some of you are already doing that, which we love to see. People tuning in from all around the world. Special shout out to Aniko for translating this webinar. She's always amazing. All right, so what I also want to talk to you guys about real quick while everybody's dropping where they're calling in and tuning in from is our MDC marketplace has been phenomenal. So we've been working tirelessly to get this all launched and ready to go. As you guys can see, we have new brand partners coming in. It's been amazing to see those brand partners come in, and it's adding more and more to what we're doing. So it's really great. It's really innovative. If you guys are loving the marketplace and loving the new brands dropping in, go ahead and just put in chat some flames, some number ones, whatever you want to do. Just make it exciting because we definitely are excited about it. There you go, blowing it up. Love it. So it's been fun because, as we kind of go through what we've been doing, we talked about this in Cancun. So those of you that were at Cancun, we talked about it and we said, hey, here's the marketplace. You guys were able to see some of the products that were oh so close to coming. And you kind of got that sneak peek. Some of you even got samples before we hit live. And then as you guys know, we've been rolling out live with, instantly ageless. With those guys, how many of you have been loving that product? I've been seeing that product flying off the shelves, and everybody's posting that in Facebook, and everyone else getting some phenomenal reviews there. We have the Lean Bean Java, that keto coffee. That's amazing. I was able to try that. I've seen some positive feedback on that as well. So as we continue to launch these brand partners, we're having some amazing feedback. And I also just want to remind you guys to please, as you try these phenomenal products, go in and drop reviews. Reviews are powerful. When you look at the different products that we have, you see some of these products and you're like, hey, this has changed my life. I've been using this for, 15 days. These are my results. Whatever it may be, make sure that you guys go in and read those reviews, because as you have customers and affiliates that are joining your teams, they're going to go in and look at that, and those reviews are powerful. It really allows people to read it, see it, and it just kind of adds to that more reason of why I should purchase. So I actually seen in a few chat, I think it was this morning, there was somebody in chats that was asking like, hey, is there any reviews yet? And it just made me think. I was like, I know there's reviews out there because I seen y'all talking about it on Facebook. So hop on over, give us some reviews so we can blast that out. But again, welcome to the monthly call. I'm super excited. I know Josh has some amazing things to share with y'all. So I am going to turn it over to the one, the only Josh Zwagil.
Hey, Chris, I'm here. Can you hear me okay?
I can hear you.
Awesome. Well, first off, I just want to welcome you guys to the monthly webinar. And I'm going to just second what Chris said. Marketplace is on fire right now. Like, there's so much interest. There's so many brands. There's so many people we're talking to right now behind the scenes. This is, to me, the hottest thing to ever hit network marketing. We are bringing together some of the best products, the highest quality ingredients, some extremely popular brands. And this is going to evolve into something that, has never been done before in network marketing. And so you guys have already seen, it's not just, like some company owners and some companies, they just talk and talk and talk. But at MDC, we like to talk, but we also like to execute. So we've been talking a lot about marketplace, but you've seen that in a very short period of time, we've already launched 3 brands through this model. And, as I said, in Cancun, and as we've been talking about on some of our weekly update calls, like, there are so many brands that have already been closed that our team has been working on onboarding. And so I want to give a shout out to Chris Baum, because I thought Chris Baum would be the perfect person to help with onboarding these brands. First off, the guy's a whiz at building relationships. He's super detail oriented. Some of you guys don't know this, but he also has an IT background. So, Baum is the bomb. We brought him, into the fold, and we said, look, we need you to scale this thing. We need you to start getting in with all these brands, get their products added, get their profiles set up, get their stores going. so that we can rapid fire launch these brands. And so I've been seeing him in action working with some of these brands, and he's been doing a kick-ass job, working day in, day out on Zoom call after Zoom call after Zoom call every single day with all these different brands, different products, different people, different markets, different categories. And again, he's handling it like a champ. So huge kudos to you, Chris. I think you're doing a great job. And I know that, you know, that's just one of many things that you do in MDC. So huge thank you for your work you've done. We've already got these 3 brands launched. We'll talk a little bit about that. But guys, I'm so excited for this webinar to kick off June. I think June is going to be a massive month for us in MDC for a lot of reasons. We've got the View coming up. We're going to be launching additional brands. We have a new back office that we're going to be launching in June as well. It is almost ready to go. So there's so many amazing things in June. I believe that if you get serious now, if you dig in now on this webinar, right after this webinar, this could be one of the biggest months you've ever had in your network marketing career, but also in MDC. So to kick this webinar off, I'm gonna show my screen. We're gonna go into slides, and we're gonna start with some recognition. So Aniko, just give me a thumbs up if you can see my slides, and then we're gonna go ahead and get started. Can you see my screen? Okay, cool. So we like to start these monthly webinars off with recognition. You know, when I got into network marketing, you know, in my career, I started out as a distributor, built an organization of 50,000 people. Took me 6.5 years to do that. And my first year was the year that I struggled in network marketing. And after that first year, I started to see people in the company, you know, hitting ranks, you know, the first rank, the second rank, the third rank in the company. I went to a company event and I saw everybody walking the stage to collect their award. And that was the eye-opening moment for me that changed my career in network marketing. I was on my way out of that company. I was ready to call it quits. And then I saw everybody getting their award at an event. And I said, well, if they can do it, so can I. I got serious. I fixed my mindset. I started working on my skills. And then I started hitting ranks in the company as well. And so I love doing recognition. It's my favorite thing to do in MDC, because at the end of the day, our affiliates, you guys are the sales force. You know, you're the ones that are sharing the word about our products, sharing the plan, building the opportunity, building teams, doing events. And so this is your guys' moment. You know, as I've always said on these webinars, if you see your name or you see a name of somebody in your team, make sure you give them a huge shout out, screenshot it, blast it on social media, throw some flames in the chat. And it doesn't matter, even if they're not in your team, like celebrate everybody in the company. You never know who's going to be, you know, somebody could be cross-lined to you and wind up becoming a great asset to your business. I always give the example of Chris Robinson and I in our first company. We were cross-lined, but we supported each other. I did events for his team. He did events for my team. We always celebrated each other. So again, even if they're not in your group, celebrate everybody on these rank up slides. So first rank in the company is 1K. We had a lot of new 1Ks every single month. 1Ks are just blasting, and it's so amazing to see so many new 1Ks month in and month out. That's new people coming in for the first time to MDC, doing 1,000 in business volume, getting that $100 rank bonus, and setting themselves up to go 5K, 10K, and beyond. So these are the first set of 1Ks. So again, if you see your name or see anybody's names in your team, outside your team, shout them out, throw some flames in the chat, give them a kudos on social media. This is the second slide of 1Ks. We had a bunch of 1Ks last month. So again, I just want to congratulate everybody in the company who hit 1K last month. We also had some new 5Ks as well. So 5K is the second rank in the company. It's 5,000 in business volume. And so if you hit 5K, you're getting the $100 bonus at 1K, but you're also getting the $500 bonus at 5K, which is amazing. A lot of these people have done it within their first couple of weeks or first 30 days of joining MDC. And so we had Abby Taylor, Molly Gower, Leslie Rice, Kanmol Maldubokova, Dina Subankulova, and Tari Spear. Sorry if I mispronounced any of the names, but again, I want to give you guys a huge congratulations on hitting 5K. We also had some new 10Ks as well. We had Yasin Subhen, Samantha Cowton, Stephanie Fox, John Chadwick, and Nick Gregorio. So one thing real quick about 10Ks. So 10K is the third rank in the company. So you get a $100 bonus at 1K, you get a $500 bonus at 5K, and then you get a $1,000 bonus at the 10K rank. So think about this. If you hit 10K your first month or your first 30 days in MDC, you're really getting $1,600 in rank bonuses, which is incredible. So I want to give you guys a huge congratulations on hitting 10K. 25K is right around the corner. We also had some new 25Ks as well. We had Laura Severn and CR Cattle. I'm gonna just share something real quick about CR Cattle. So that is Casey Ridley, CR Cattle. Casey Ridley has been in MDC since day one. Okay, he's been in the business for 8.5, 9 years. And this is the first time he hit the rank of 25K, and he was close to hitting 50K. He's got a group that's growing in the Philippines, starting to create some great momentum out there. And it took him 8 years to hit this 25K rank. And it just goes to show you that you never know in network marketing how long it's going to take for somebody to hit this rank. But if you stay in the business long enough, it's impossible to fail. If you stay in long enough and you never quit and you keep going, you will eventually rank up in the company. So, you know, I talk to people all the time that are like, hey, I'm calling it quits, or, hey, you know, it's just things didn't work out. And the way I have always looked at it is, if you don't quit, it's impossible to fail. And Casey Ridley is the perfect example of somebody that has not quit. He's stuck with it. I also want to give him a shout out because, you know, for a long time, he was the guy that drove the HempWorks truck. So you see our big 18-wheeler HempWorks truck that we've had. Casey Ridley's been the main guy driving that all around. He drove it around, did 18 events, driving it from state to state. He's always been a big supporter of the company and corporate and coming to events. If you know anything about Casey, he's a blast to be around. And I'm so happy and proud of him for hitting this 25K rank. And congratulations to Laura as well. So 25K is a $2,500 rank bonus. So for Casey and Laura, if they hit this rank and it's the first time they've ranked up to 25K, and they did that, like if they haven't been 10K, 5K, or any of the other ranks before, they're getting the $2,500 bonus plus the other $1,600 in rank bonuses. So it comes out to over $4,000 in rank bonuses, for breaking this new 25K rank. So congratulations to you guys. Okay, now we're going to go into some announcements. First off, back in stock is our Body Melt vanilla protein. So we're making a couple changes with the Body Melt protein shakes. These have been super popular products, and one of the things we wanted to do was improve the formulation of the Body Melt shakes to have more protein and less carbs. That's especially important, for athletes, bodybuilders, people that are in a workout routine. And so when we ran out of stock of the vanilla flavor, we started doing the reformulation for the additional protein. And so that is now done. It's live and it's available. One thing I want to say is, in some of the international markets, there's still the current version of the vanilla protein. And so once we run out of stock in those international markets, this one will replace that stock. And then once we run out of chocolate, we're going to do the same thing to chocolate as well. Add more protein, less carbs. But we brought this one back. Hopefully you guys, love this shake. Body Melt shakes are my favorite. They taste amazing with just water. You can dump the greens into it. There's so many, you can get so creative with recipes. In our household, I usually make the Body Melt protein shakes. And so with vanilla, I like to do fruit. With chocolate, I'm usually adding peanut butter to the chocolate flavor. But the vanilla is great for fruit. Or again, if you don't want fruit and you're trying to go like low sugar, you can just mix it just with water, and it's incredible. So you guys can now order this while it's available. I know there's a pent-up demand for this product. So if you haven't tried it yet, go to your MDC site and grab some, ASAP. Another thing we launched, we talked about, is for the Akashics brand. We added a introductory membership. It's only $99 a month to get access to the Akashics platform. And it comes with the full training academy. You can attend all of the live sessions, and it has the built-in trading tools. The only thing it doesn't have are the scanners, and then the live, the trade calls, where you can do trade call outs, or follow the trade calls from the educators. But everything else is included. It's a great way to get started if you're looking to capitalize on Forex, cryptocurrency, learn the financial markets, become well-versed. This is a great way to get started. Only $99 a month. I mean, you can't really beat that. I mean, I don't really know of a lot of places you can pay $99 a month and have a comprehensive academy, and also have access to a bunch of educators in different languages, English, Spanish, guys and gals that are getting great results, 80% plus win rates, each month. I mean, some of them are absolutely killing it. And you can learn directly from them for $99 a month. And so if you haven't tried Akashics out yet, this is a great way to get started. And then if you're really loving it and you want to take your game to the next level, you can upgrade to the $199 membership. That includes the scanners and the live trade calls. Okay, also, Father's Day is coming up. And so we just had a promotion for Mother's Day. And the Mother's Day promotion was for the Cosmecology and Mantra brand and Essentiables. And, we definitely increased sales on Cosmecology and Mantra with that promo. And also Essentiables, had the biggest month of sales that we've ever had since launching that brand. And so definitely, if you guys haven't tried the Essentiables pads yet, and even Cosmecology and Mantra, they're amazing products. We did great with the Mother's Day promo, so you can give those a shot if you want to try those products out if you haven't. And then this is what we're going to be doing for Father's Day. This is the perfect product for dads. I hope somebody if you've got if you're trying to figure out what to do for Father's Day, this is it, because most men love their vehicles. And one of the things that is amazing about these products is you have a product that saves you money on gas, which is the Fuel Factor X. I've been using this product for 15 years in everything, every vehicle, any combustible engine. So I've used it in cars, I've used it in trucks, I've used it in ATVs. At our ranch, we have a storage tank. We've treated our storage tank, all of our ranch equipment, lawnmowers, tractors, everything we use FFX in. Gives us better mileage, better performance, better horsepower, and it protects the environment. It helps reduce emissions. So to me, that's a no-brainer. In my first network marketing company, this was the main product that we had. I was very fortunate to be able to get the exclusive rights to FFX, bring it into MDC. The question that I always asked people when it came to this product was, if you went to an ATM machine and you put in a $5 bill and it spit back out a $20 bill, how often would you go there? I mean, imagine somebody asked you, that's like a really dumb question. People would say, oh, I'd go there all the time. And then I would ask them, well, if I, paid you for every person you refer to the ATM machine, how many people could you refer? So that's how I promoted this product. But as a consumer, it's an amazing product to use every single time you fill up. And so for Father's Day, what we're going to do is if you or your customers purchase the FFX Executive Pack, that's the 1 4-ounce bottle with the foil packs, we're going to throw in a free bottle of the Optimus with a microfiber towel. And this product is also amazing. It's for washing your vehicle. You can also use it on other surfaces and things like that as well. But for your vehicle, You don't need any water at all. So no water, no hoses, no buckets. It doesn't make any mess at all. All you have to do is spray it onto your vehicle. You take the microfiber towel, you wipe it off. It gets rid of dirt. It gets rid of road grime. It gets rid of like pretty much anything that's on your vehicle. I've used it on my Rezvani tank. I've used it on Teslas. I mean, I've used it on all kinds of vehicles. I've even used it in the house as a cleaner. I've used it on tires. I've used it on the interior. It's all natural, has a great smell to it. So that's what we're going to do for Father's Day. It's going to be June 12th through the 19th. So if you want to write that date down, definitely grab it on the 12th as early as possible, so you have it there in time for Father's Day. So that's what we're going to be doing for Father's Day. And then also we have a new FFX executive pack. This was at request of Chris Robinson. Chris Robinson, God, I love Chris Robinson. He always has great ideas. This was his idea, where he wanted to have a pack that was 36 foil packs, because the hang on, I hear a Nico on our side now. Give me one sec. Chris, do you hear a Nico?
Yeah, I heard her for a minute, but I don't hear her again though.
Okay.
We'll test it.
Okay. We're gonna keep going. If you hear her again, we'll see what to do. Okay. So this is the FFX executive pack. So this one is $10 more than the other FFX executive pack. And it is 36 foil pack. So the other one is 1 4-ounce bottle and the 20 foil packs. This one's 36 foil packs. So here's the way that I would use this pack. Again, I have a lot of experience selling this product. You want to give every single person that you're sampling this product to 6 foil packs. That is the magic number for sampling with this product, because people have to double dose their tank each time. So the first tank, they're going to put 2 foil packs in. The second tank, they're going to put 2 foil packs in. So that's 4. And then tank 3, they can put 1. And tank 4, they can put 1. So that's 2, 4, 5, 6. 6 foil packs per person is the way that I've always promoted it. And I tell people, look, I need you to commit to using this for at least 4 tanks. And I'd give them the 6 foil packs. So this is a great pack to buy if you want to do sampling with FFX, because a lot of people are going to want to try it out first in their vehicle before they commit to buying a larger purchase or a larger order. Same thing if you're going after trucking companies or large fuel users, they want to try it out first. So the foil packs are a great way for them to try it out in their personal vehicle. And the foil packs are perfect for sampling. So it's $149.90 BV. It's $30 off buying them, you know, in other pack configurations. So you get a savings, great volume on it. And this is now live on the website. And you guys can leverage this with your teams, generate more samples. I know we have a lot of people pushing the FFX product. Okay, and then Chris, you know, talked a little bit about it with Marketplace, some of the new arrivals. So, you know, it's been amazing, guys. This whole Marketplace concept, you know, Jenna came up with the idea, you know, to basically create this open marketplace where we didn't have to be so pigeonholed to our own, you know, our core brands, our preferred brands that we have. Now, look, we love our preferred brands. We think we've put together some of the highest quality products in the whole industry. And so that's not going to change. We're still going to add packs. We're still going to add products. We may even launch, you know, new preferred brands. But you look at some of these big e-commerce players out there. Look at Amazon. Amazon did 500 billion last year. And then you look at network marketing as a whole. The industry right now is down. The industry's flat. You look at some of the big companies out there, you know, big companies that are used to being number 1, number 2, number 3 in revenue, doing multiple billions in revenue. Some of them are down by 50% in revenue. Some of them are down 500 million or over $1 billion in sales. And so why is that? A lot of people right now are shifting where they're shopping. They want to shop where they have lots of product variety. They want to shop in a place where there's a cause or mission driven. And unfortunately, there's just not a lot out there. Amazon has eaten up the competition, so it's like, why order from a network marketing company if you can order over there, have products shipped to your door, not overpay on shipping, not have to deal with a rep that butchers the whole, product presentation. So that's the competition that we're up against. And marketplace, it doesn't make us Amazon, but it gets us very close to being a contender in the e-commerce world, where we can bring together the best of network marketing, the best of e-commerce, the best of retail, all in one deal. And there's no membership fees. You can create a free account in MyDailyChoice as an affiliate and leverage all of these amazing brands that you're going to be able to sell. You have 10 brands in the preferred brands. We just launched 3 here recently through Marketplace, and there's more coming. So why would you join another network marketing company where you can only sell one product when you can come over here, potentially sell the same thing or something very similar, but also have access to all of these other categories of products? So now you can get more customers, more demographics, more volume, drive more sales, get a bigger check. And instead of losing people because they don't have enough products to shop with in one company, over here, it's a one-stop shop. We have digital, we have physical, there's products in so many different categories. And this is just the very beginning. It's going to continue to grow and grow and grow. And you're going to see a lot of that in June, because we've been working on onboarding a lot of these brands over the last 30 days. And so let's just recap, the last 30 days. We launched this brand, Sean and Ty. These guys have been in the network marketing industry as leaders and formulators. Sean and his wife, Ty, they're very passionate about gut health. They've done an amazing job putting different products together, and they created this brand. And so we approved their brand. These are the 4 products that are available. You have whole flower hemp CBD. You have the lion's mane mushroom product. And then you have the breakfast, lunch, and dinner digestive enzyme and probiotics. Listen to this. I've been taking digestive enzymes and probiotics. I've lost 20 pounds in the last 30 days just doing probiotics and digestive enzymes, because it's cleaning out my system. And so I'd always been working out, but I wasn't getting the results that I'm going to the gym, I'm working out, but I'm not getting the results. The food I was eating wasn't digesting. I went to a functional medicine doctor, and that's what he told me. He said, you're not digesting your food. So I started taking, products like this, the digestive enzymes and the probiotics, and it's made a huge difference for me. And then they have a recover product as well. So try Sean and Ty's products out. I think you guys will love them. And like Chris said, leave us a review on the website. And then Instantly Ageless. This is a brand that's been around for some time in the network marketing industry. They've done hundreds of millions in sales, have sold millions of units. That's one of the most demonstratable products, I think, in all of network marketing. There's a viral video. It's on our website. You can see the lady, she's putting the eye cream on. The guy's standing there with a timer. He clicks the timer, and like under a minute, you can visibly see the bag under her eye is disappearing under a minute. That's why it's called Instantly Ageless. And so of the brands we've launched, in terms of sales last month, this was number 1. It was flying off the shelves. We're starting to pick up momentum. Leaders are posting about the results they're getting on social media, and couldn't be more excited to partner with these guys. The owners of this brand, by the way, they're amazing. They've been super responsive, very easy to work with. They've got a great team behind them. And so we're delighted to have this partnership and this product in the marketplace. And then Lean Java Bean. I saw Candace posted that she said she was down like 20 pounds already with this coffee. So look, I love coffee, I love keto, and I love losing weight. This has got all three. It's delicious coffee. It's non-GMO, and it's keto coffee. There's some amazing ingredients in this product. And what I love about this is how you can sample coffee. I mean, coffee is like one of the most traded commodities in the world. Super consumable. I think the average person drinks like 2 to 3 cups a day of coffee. So you talk about a product that people need every single day. And if they're losing weight, if they're feeling fuller longer, they're never gonna stop buying this product. So this brand is also doing extremely well. Starting to see a lot of results and people falling in love with this brand. So if you haven't tried this out yet, you can go grab a couple boxes of the lean Java bean. All right, now we have another announcement that we're going to make. We have a new brand that's going to be launching later today. And this brand is actually a network marketing company. So we're very excited to partner with them for a few reasons. Number one, I think they've got great products. We've looked at the products, I've tried the products, I really like the products. Two, they have a great network of leaders. We're going to be joining forces with them. They're all going to be coming to the View. And, look, these guys have had an amazing product, but like we've always been talking about, there's only so far that you can go when you have one product. And so they're going to be able to, with this model, they're going to be able to continue to promote the product that they love, the product that they're getting customers with. But in addition to that, now they can rotate in digital products. Now they can build an international business. Now they can rotate in all these other physical products as well. And that brand, that company is called OSnap. And so we're bringing the OSnap brand, their network of leaders and their products into MyDailyChoice. It's happening today. We've just kind of reviewed the whole profile, got the products in our warehouse. Everything's almost ready to go. We're doing a team meeting after this webinar, and then we're going to get all of our systems ready to go live, with this brand. So these are snap packs. So the way that these work, it's a little snap pack. It's about this big. You hold it like this, you snap it, and then there's liquid in it. They taste amazing. They've got some incredible ingredients, and they have this one called Complete. They have Reverse. They have Surge. They have Sleep, and then they also have an espresso one as well. The one that I had that was my favorite was the espresso one. It was almost like I felt like I was taking like an energy shot, but it tasted like coffee espresso, and I just felt great. And these guys, John and his wife Naj, they're always in the gym. I mean, they're super active. I always see their videos. They're always working out. And so what was really important to them with this brand was putting amazing ingredients together that were super clean so that they could go after people that were active in the gym. So they have a lot of workout videos. I see they have a lot of athletes that are using these products. And so these products are dairy-free, egg-free, gluten-free, non-GMO, MSG-free. They're vegan. So if you're looking for kind of like clean energy, but clean products, quick delivery, something that you can take on the go, super mobile, definitely try these products out. You'll get all of the information about them today once they go live on the website. And so I'm very excited to partner with them again. And for every leader, there's like 8,000 to 10,000 leaders in their company. I just want to welcome all of you guys to the MyDailyChoice family. We're so excited to partner with you guys, meet you guys at the View, lock arms with you, get you integrated into all of the other MDC product offerings, and help you guys, take OSnap to the next level, but help you build a huge MyDailyChoice business. So want to welcome all of you guys again from OSnap, and let's go crush it. All right, so now we're going to segue into events. So there's a big event coming up June 9th. That's like a couple days away. And that's going to be in Budapest. And so for all of our teams in Europe, in the UK, this is going to be an acceleration event. We did a event. The first event was a boot camp event that we did there. And this event is the sequel to the boot camp event. but it's really about taking your skills to the next level, accelerating your business. And it's going to be headed up by our director of training, Mark Aceta. So I'm going to have Mark Aceta come on for a couple minutes, talk about acceleration. Then we're going to talk about the view, and then we're going to close things out. So for those of you who don't know Mark Aceta, Mark is a legend in the industry. This guy has spoken in front of 1 million people at in-person events. And so one of the things that My Daily Choice has always been good at is we're high tech. I mean, I'm an internet marketer. Jen is an internet marketer. We've got capture pages. It's so funny. We always brag about how our system smashes everybody else's system. We got capture pages. We got email autoresponders. We got shareable carts, right? We have all these things that make us high tech, but network marketing was built on high touch. So one of the things we looked at was we want to be high tech, but we have to be high touch. And the best way to do that is with live events, in-person events, because you can only be so high tech. It's never going to replace meeting people eye to eye, face to face, building relationships, taking pictures, having that team camaraderie. And so we sought out the best of the best to bring into MDC. I don't even think you guys know how blessed we are to have Mark Aceta in the company. You're like, who's that Mark guy? The dude's a gangster, and he's in MDC, and he's not taking on any other network marketing company. So every single person that's watching this webinar right now, if you're not leveraging these events, the acceleration event, the view, you're making a huge mistake, and you're going to get dusted by the leaders that are plugging in to the events. When I got started in network marketing, I begged to have somebody that I could plug my people into, because that's the number one reason why people quit. They're not plugged in. No communication, no upline support, so they quit. But if the company is doing it for you, and all you have to do is send your people to the event, that streamlines your building process, because every single person you get to these events, I can guarantee you those people are not going to quit the business. But if you're one of the people that you're like, I'm not sure if I'm going to promote it, or I'll tell a couple people about it, that's cool. You may not hit the next rank. You may not make as much money as you could in My Daily Choice, but the people who do, I'm telling you, they're going to be light years ahead. So Mark, why don't you, come on, at least for the European team in Hungary and UK, and a lot of the leaders that are going to be flying into this event, maybe you can just give them a sneak peek or elaborate on what they're going to see at acceleration, and then we'll go right into the view.
Absolutely, brother. First of all, gangster. I've never been edified as being a gangster. That is the coolest thing anyone's ever said about me. So I appreciate that. It's 62. That feels good. So, well, what we're doing, I love both events we have coming up. The acceleration is just a nuts and bolts. Here's how you do the business. 35 years ago, almost to the day, I was on the verge of quitting my first network marketing company, and they kept telling me to go to training, and I wouldn't go because I didn't have the money, number one, and number two, I honestly didn't think I needed it. But we don't know what we don't know. So I went to that event, and that event literally changed the direction of my life, without a doubt. It didn't change my life. It changed my unborn children's life, and eventually it'll change their children's life. It was the most profound thing that's ever happened to me. So the acceleration is that style type of event. And I'm very blessed that I'll be doing it with John Haremza, who just officially became part of the company. He's already doing incredibly well. John is one of the most talented network marketing builders in the world today. So I cannot wait to do that. We've also got Laszlo and Judah, a couple of the local leaders there. And we always rotate the speakers. You don't see the same trainers at every event. So every event's going to be similar in the regard that if you're building for it, if you're promoting for it, you have a definite outcome. Your people are going to leave there. They're going to be more low maintenance. They're going to be more educated. They're definitely going to be more motivated, and they're going to go out and produce more. That's the bottom line. And if they leave this event and they're not excited and they don't produce more, then that is the most clear indicator on earth to you as a leader that they are definitely the wrong person. And there's nothing wrong with that, because most of the people who join your business are not going to be top star leaders. So I'm excited about the acceleration. The last event we had in Europe, we had about 300 people. You hit the nail on the head, Josh. Can't wait till I've been here a little bit longer and we can do the data. But in the first company, I was a director of training. I think it was the people who went to events made 5 times more money than the people who didn't. And then the second time around, I think it was more like the people who went to events made 20 times more money than the people who did. So you really hit the nail on the head. It's been my experience every time. Some leaders don't plug in right away because it's different. I understand that. Some people, you know, there's different reasons not to plug in. I understand. Maybe they don't know me, or they don't, you know, they've never done regular events on a quarterly basis. But I assure you, those who are early adopters and those who plug in and really promote aggressively are without a doubt going to have a massive competitive advantage. As My Daily Choice goes to this next level, there's no doubt what you and Jen are doing with the marketplace is going to break a plateau, and we're going to go to the next level. The people who are going to be the top earners at that next level are going to be the ones who endorse the events. I guarantee it.
100%. I couldn't agree more. And again, for you know, for all of the leaders, for all of the leaders that are in Europe, I mean, this is a great, I mean, this is a great opportunity for them to plug into this event, especially if you haven't been to an event yet in MDC. The first one we did, I thought was amazing in Hungary. And I think this one, there's already a ton of people registered. This is going to be a great event as well. I'm going to segue into the view. I've got some things I want to share about the view, but Mark, I'm going to let you go first. Okay. So I have some questions for you, because in MDC, our leadership hasn't experienced the view yet. So it's right. Like, you don't know what you don't know. If you've never been to the view before, you may just be thinking, well, what is the view? How does it work? What am I going to get out of it? So maybe you could elaborate on the structure of this event, what they're going to experience each day, how you do the characters, and then I'm going to talk about some of the things that, you know, corporately, what we're going to be doing at the view as well. But just give them a rundown of how this event works, why, you know, they should do everything in their power to be there, but also bring an army of people with them.
I will, buddy. So this is hard because it's unlike any event that's being done anywhere else. So there's no point of reference. So most people, until they've been through something, are going to have a hard time promoting it. So there are people here like Matty Thayer, Nas, Jefferson Santos, Jay Pesa. We have a few people in a company who've been through it. Check out their videos and what they've been putting online, or talk to them, or have them do a call for your team, because they do have that point of reference. And I'll share this with you. The way we have learned from the time we were in grade school is we sit in a classroom and someone talks to us. Very little visual. It's all audio. We hear what's going on. And let's face it, guys, by the time we graduate high school, we spend 14,000 hours in a classroom, and very few of us programmed ourselves to pay close attention there in those classrooms. Most of us were in and out. We daydreamed. We kind of paid attention. We were kidding around. We weren't taking it seriously, because we ultimately learned that all we really have to do is cram the day before the test and memorize our notes, hang out with a couple of people who were paying attention in class, and we don't need to pay attention. We get a good grade on the test by following that system. Well, that 14,000 hours of programming affects us as adults. So most people now, they go to an event, and even if you think you're paying attention, you're really not, because habits are 1,000 times more powerful than your willpower. And people drift in and out. Like, I don't care how good the Hungary event is going to be freaking phenomenal, but it's still the way we're doing it. At the View, imagine the person. How many of you have ever found a good TV show in this day and age, and you liked the first episode, so you went to the second episode, the third episode, the fourth episode, and the fifth episode, and before you know it, you're up until 4 o'clock in the morning binge watching a show because you just can't stop watching. And that's more of what the View is like. You're going to be entertained, but every one of the different characters, every set change, every new change we do, we're doing about 15 different ones. has a different primary message and dozens of secondary messages. So here's the crazy thing, Josh. People don't really get the view until about 90 days to 180 days after they've gone, because all of a sudden they're saying and doing things they didn't actually realize they learned. They didn't even maybe take a note at the training, because you're watching the characters happen. But because it goes into your unconscious mind more, because you're being entertained, and it's different, it's unique. And again, I'm just going to share this with you. I'll bet anything he or she who has the most people in a room at this event is going to be way ahead of the people who don't. And it's unfair. I get that. I wish there was a way to just get everyone to understand what it really was. But the theatric nature, and I'll say one more thing, most of the characters are fun. You're going to laugh your ass off, but we'll do it in a fun way to teach really strong, powerful, definite lessons. But I will tell you, there will be 3 or 4 characters. They're going to be as intense as you could possibly get. And if you think of a movie that really impacted you, or a movie that moved you to tears, that's nice. But when you are watching one of these characters and you have that kind of a moment, it's not going to be a moving moment in a movie. It's going to be a moment that can impact your life forever. And I'm telling you, I cannot wait to do this event. I understand that once we do this event, there's going to be a huge swell in sales, and people are going to really get into it. And at next year's view, we're going to have a massive crowd because people will understand it. So that's the best I could say for now.
Yeah, that's amazing. So one of the questions I have, so if you remember the couple events we've done, and for you guys that have been there, Mark did the gambler, and then he also did the prisoner. Mark, can you share, like, what are some of the other characters? You don't have to go into detail about them, but what are some of the other characters they're going to experience?
Well, one of them is going to definitely be the farmer, and the farmer has got more analogies than I could possibly. You can't even imagine all the analogies. But one of them is the value of looking long term. Josh, you just got done saying the only way to really fail here is if you quit. So imagine a farmer who plants a seed in the ground and gets frustrated because they have no crop 2 weeks later or a month later. It's ridiculous. Or imagine a farmer who's pissed off he has no crop, but he didn't plant any seeds. How is someone going to join your downline if you don't talk to them about what's going on? So we're going to draw so many parallels that are so obvious. When you hear them, you're going, oh my God. And they hit different, so they last different. One of the other characters going to do is a prospector. And again, a lot of people, when they go to work every day doing MDC, they look at it like, I have to go to work. I've got to make phone calls. I've got to do presentations. Sort of like the person who goes to the gym and is like, oh, no, I've got to go to the gym again. I have a way through this character to get people to understand there is a way to make what we do fun. And I'll show you how to make it fun. And let me tell you something. Once you look at what we do as fun and you look forward to doing it every day, then things are going to be so dramatically different. I could go on and on. We're going to do a judge. Think about this one for a minute. You're a judge in a courtroom. Who has the ultimate power in a courtroom? The judge. If you're on trial, you can't even speak. You have no power whatsoever. So when we're finishing a presentation and someone is giving an objection, you ever been in the courtroom? Objection, misleading, objection, right? The attorneys always raise the objection. Well, you're the judge. You can overrule or shoot down any objection you want to. So again, it's a different way of looking at it. Instead of sitting there next time you're in someone's house going, oh my God, they're asking an objection. You go, damn, in your head, you're going, no, shit, I'm the judge, man. Boom. Forget about being a gangster. I'm the judge. I got the gavel. I'm going to overrule your objection. And last but not least, because again, I won't go through all of them. Listen, this year we'll do 15 characters. When we do the event next year, we'll do another 15 characters. 14 of them will be different. Every year that people come to this event, it'll be completely different except for one character. And that one character we do year after year after year after year, every single time I've ever done the event is the hockey player. And I'm not going to get into it right now. There's a lot of practical teaching there, but I will say this. It's the last thing we'll do Saturday night. I will bet more people will be in a peak emotional state after the hockey player than anything they've ever done at a seminar in their entire life. I know it's a bold statement, but it's what I'm saying. I mean, this really is next level. That's the end of the promo video, by the way, where it says, this isn't just a seminar, this is your life. That last 45 minutes of Saturday is going to change people's life for real.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Mark, for tuning in and sharing more about the view. Can't wait to, it's my first time attending, and being a part of the view, but I've heard from so many amazing leaders in MDC that have been there and also outside the company that say it's the best event in all of network marketing. And so we're so excited, to have that as a part of MDC. One more thing I'll share with you guys just real quick is when it comes to the view, here's what I would suggest. So here's the way I would look at it is, if you look at every single person in your group that you bring to the view, think of it like this. Every single person you bring to the view is going to do 1,000 in volume after the view. Now that's like 12 people. It could be a personal order that they make. But if you think that every person you bring is going to translate to 1,000 in volume, now you just need to write your rank. Now you need to figure out what rank your goal is. So if 100K is your goal should be to bring at least 100 people with you to the view. Because if 100 people do 1,000 in volume coming out of the view, boom, you're 100K. So start thinking of it like that. That's how I looked at promoting events, because I'm looking at it like, what rank do I want to hit? How much volume do I want to drive? And the power is in numbers. The more people that you can bring to your team and get them to this event, get them locked in, get them plugged in, you're going to see the results at this event. And here's the other thing I'll share too. Think about this. Mark comes out, does his character, right? He does the judge, or he does, one of these characters. Well, when he goes backstage, he has to get ready for the next set. So then somebody from MDC or a trainer or a speaker or me is going to be coming out and it's going to be either a company announcement, it could be a new international market, or it could be a new brand that's being launched. You may hear from some of the new brand partners at this event as well. So it's like, not only are you getting world-class training that you can't get anywhere else in network marketing, but you're going to be able to experience the magic of these brand launches, product launches, company announcements. We're going to be doing recognition at these events as well. So start mapping it out. I know some leaders right now that I've been talking to, and they're like, look, they're putting their battle plan together to get 200 people there to the event. They're like, I need to bring at least 100 people, at least 200 people. And we don't have unlimited space. I believe that from now until the 23rd, this event will get sold out, because there's so many leaders that are launching now in June. I mean, even all of the OSNAP guys, these guys have all got their flights booked for the view. They're all buying tickets to the view. There's, so many amazing leaders internationally that are also coming to the view. So this is the time. This is your month. This is, if you've been procrastinating, if you've been putting MDC off, the train is leaving. The countdown has started. We're 23 days away from this event that we've been talking about now. It seems like it's been a year that we've been talking about it. Well, it's here. We are less than 30 days away. And I believe coming out of the view, you're going to see the biggest momentum that we've ever seen in company history between all the brands getting launched. I know we got a lot of people in Akashics. I have something launching at the view for Akashics that is going to blow away the trading industry. There are so many things happening that are all leading up to the view, and you have got to be there at this event. If I was your upline, if I was your mentor, and you said, Josh, what are the top 3 things that I need to do to be successful? Well, the number one thing I would say is, where's your view ticket? Are you confirmed to be at the view? If I was your upline, I would make it mandatory to be at this event, because how can you hit the top rank in a company if you're not plugged in? If you're not plugged into the leadership, you're not plugged into the events, the training, the brand launches, you're not in the know. And your team will see that. Your team will see that you're not serious enough to come to the big company event. So what are they going to do? They're not going to come to the big company event as well. If you want to get more people in your team to the View, buy your ticket to the View, go onto social media, go into your team chat, go into your group, and post your confirmation ticket and say, I'm going to be there. How many of you are coming to meet me there at the View as well? Start selling, start promoting, bring an army with you to this event. And I can promise you, you're going to have the biggest year you've ever had in MDC coming out of this View. So thank you guys so much for tuning into this webinar. Thank you for Nico for interpreting and translating into Hungarian. Thank you, Mark Aceta, for coming on and sharing some words. And thanks to Chris Baum for kicking the call off and doing all the amazing onboarding for the brands. Let's all go out. Let's have a massive June. Let's make it happen. And I'll see you guys all at the top.